In the world of MMA, there are dirty fighters, trash talkers, and bullies with murky pasts. But there are only a few true scumbags. That was exactly what Charles Krazy Horse Bennett was, who had his second career fight in 2000. Bennett was only 20, but even then boasted a dubious past.
Well, here you go. There you see it.
His opponent Todd Carney began with jabs and was not prepared to box, but Bennett had other plans. Miraculously surviving this throw, Carney almost felt the armbar, and then fell victim to a couple of Krazy Horse's throws. It's hard to believe that this guy became interested in MMA only a couple years before this fight. Before that, he had played football, sold drugs, and spent time in prison. But experience was worth a lot. Having survived a beating and an attempted strangulation by Bennett, Carney seizes an opportunity to be thrown once again to the canvas, this time tightly. Bad angle, but alas, it was caught on film. Carney was knocked out cold, with Bennett thrilled for his first MMA win after a loss in his debut by submission. Krazy Horse pats his opponent on the shoulder, showing thumbs up and celebrating victory. A truly spectacular throw. Next, we travel to 2004. By that time, Bennett had amassed a 9-3 record, although only a few bouts can be found on the internet. Shad Smith talked about what a fierce street fighter he was, but I think Bennett made him eat his words.
Takes him up high.
My name's Charles Krazy Horse Bennett, and I'm from Ocala, Florida.
Most people weapons slam on the takedown. Shad's claiming to be one of the best street fighters of all time. Shad can think that up there in Cali, but I haven't been there to show him what it's really like to be a street fighter. He'll find out. I've been fighting ever since I was 7, and ever since I was 7, it's like I'm fighting bigger guys, bigger than me, and I guess basically what I'm saying is anybody that steps up to the plate, I'm knocking them out. I can take anything on TV, like Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and make that my specialty. You know what I'm saying? I can do anything that they do on the movies, I can do it in real life.
Krazy Horse.
It was a fight in the King of the Cage, the coolest old-school promotion, where Bennett was already a star.
He's actually never a dull entrance by Charles Krazy Horse Bennett.
The camera operator lets us look around the audience. Catch this dude in the Rampage shirt. Anyway, the fight begins with Bennett's classic flavor, which puts Smith into a stupor.
He was going to attempt some kind of kick-off.
With phenomenal speed, Krazy Horse gets close to his opponent and unleashes a lightning-fast series of punches, finishing Smith off in just 40 seconds. Krazy Salts had already become his trademark victory celebration. These jumps appeared to require more effort from him than the fight itself. And after 2 fights, Bennett is promoted, squaring off in pride with the legendary Takanori Gomi.
What are you gonna do tonight, man? I mean, come on, fight is just moments away.
I'm gonna knock Gomi out 3 minutes into the fight. If he stands with me, because I'm no joke. That's why they brought me way from the United States to come take out the trash.
Krazy Horse wouldn't go into this fight without signature flair, but finally, the fight begins. If you know Gomi solely due to his victory against Nick Diaz, then you're probably 13 years old. Bennett calls the future Pride champion, and the fight between 2 speed boxers begins with a powerful punch. Takanori waits for the moment and goes to his feet, diving under Bennett's blow, which was truly a champion job. Gomi became famous for his knockouts, but he hesitated to stand toe-to-toe with Krazy Horse Bennett, a reasonable strategy, since Gomi's skills on the ground were superior to those of Bennett. Having worked some jabs, Bennett throws a powerful blow to the body of Gomi, but misses the right swing. And Takanori throws the opponent another sweeping blow, moving to the ground. Check out these good old knees on the ground, and Gomi finally attempts a submission, but misses a nice blow from Bennett. This is a battle undeservedly forgotten by many these days. Another scrap in the stance, and these guys are putting on a show. A tired Bennett winds up on the ground again. Gomi caught Bennett tightly due to the Kimura, but Bennett demonstrates iron will, overcoming the pain long enough to get out of this dangerous situation. Although Bennett's will was iron, the referee's nerves were shot, and he stops the fight, saving the Americans' health. Great performance by both fighters. Krazy Horse lost to this future Pride light heavyweight champion. Certainly not a defeat to be ashamed of. Another Pride fight. The Japanese could not help but adore this charismatic scumbag. Between stints of incarceration, Bennett literally came to MMA halls through ads while selling drugs at the same time. Eventually, common sense and the birth of a child pushed him to quit drugs and focus on MMA. And his opponent was none other than the actor of Japanese cinema and TV, Ken Kaneko. Not to be confused with Kanaki Ken. His attempts to perform a takedown only make Bennett laugh. But at that time, Kaneko had trained with Kazushi Sakuraba and Nobuhiko Takada for a couple of years working on grappling. Despite preparation, however, it was definitely not enough in a fight with the veteran. Ken Kaneko looks strong trying to apply a submission and holds even in striking. Ultimately, Kaneko did not pull off the miracle, falling victim to an armbar. Coming out in his debut fight against such a beast like Krazy Horse is worthy of respect. Despite the victory, the referee was not keen on Bennett's impersonation of him, flashing Bennett a yellow card.
KJ, your ass is mine.
In 2007, Krazy Horse fought KJ Noons, the future Elite XC champion, who will defeat Nick Diaz himself. The guys confronted one another at the conference, so there was not even a whiff of friendliness here. I do not have to remind you that KJ Noons was elite in boxing and kickboxing. Nick Diaz himself called him one of the best MMA boxers. But Krazy Horse's trump card was his unpredictability, coupled with lightning speed and a strong chin. After the first combination from Bennett, he finally decided to forge ahead. In an exchange of mutual blows, Krazy Horse lands a deadly right hook. Followed, of course, by his patented celebration.
Electrifying knockout victory. You two guys talked smack to each other the other day. You said,
Hold on. Let me cut you off.
Cut me off.
Don't talk smack to the horse, because he might smack down your black ass. Just like I didn't even want to touch his gloves, because, you know, I was going to knock him out. Hey, I love the booze. Keep on with them. Because the more you boo me, eventually you're going to love me. You got to love me.
Well, I want you to take us through the knockout. Take a look up there and tell us what you see from Noons. There you go.
Is my hair? Is my hair right?
Your hair looks great. Show us this.
Right there. Hold on. Right there. Boom, I faked him. Oh, shit. Whoa, that was, whoa. No. Stop it, horse. Stop it. Is he going to get up? His arms is wobbly.
Fast forward to 2009. This fight was with Eric Moon, which I personally enjoyed the most after the fight with Gomi, of course. This fight was between two cool cats, two fighters who knew how to throw blows and treated each other with respect. A throw from the clinch performed by Bennett, and a strike that missed the target, while Moon hits Bennett confidently in the face, working with jabs and throwing combinations. Jab and cross come from Moon, and again, Bennett barely dodges. Another attack, and this time the right cross hits the target, and it is so strong that Bennett's mouthpiece takes flight. A brazen Moon calls his opponent. The mouthpiece was returned. Moon decides to diversify the fight by throwing Bennett to the canvas. Another blow from this little-known fighter. And now there was an illegal knee blow that was missed by the referee. But Bennett's retreating right jab shook Eric, and a powerful left swing seals the deal. A tough fight again shows that the puncher always has a chance. Six years and a prison sentence later, in 2015, Krazy Horse meets Danny Black. Again, Bennett does not greet the opponent. As always, Horse slowly starts the fight and throws Black beautifully. Looks like Bennett is a fighter at a whole other level than Black. And again, this killer left hook that just flies out of nowhere. Amazing punching power, especially for a featherweight. The guy just doesn't have boring fights. The triumphant return of Krazy Horse Bennett.
Look at this. Showing up the fight that lifts with the right.
Now let's remember this sensational fight of Bennett in the Ryzen promotion in 2016, where he rocked everywhere, from going out to the fight and ending with a conflict with Wanderlei Silva backstage. As always, Bennett absorbs the moment, savoring every minute of his entrance to the ring. That is why he's so popular in Japan. I think if it weren't for his problems with the law, we would have seen Krazy Horse more often in Pride. Wanderlei Silva is frowning. He will soon withdraw from the anticipated fight he had against Mirko Cro Cop. Minoru Kimura tries to give a show, but it's not him. It's too early for him. Even the imitation of Wanderlei does not impress. Well, Bennett always has a strong opinion about Wanderlei and everyone associated with him. The organizers definitely had no regrets about this young guy. Comments are superfluous, just underclassing from Bennett. No lucky punches. This experienced psycho saw right through the young Minoru Kimura. Incredible performance from Bennett. This guy is making every cent of his fee. Catching an opponent on a blind jump forward, Krazy Horse left him with no chance, destroying the Wanderlei protege in just 7 seconds. And it was time for the showdown with Wanderlei. And let me remind you that Bennett claimed to have knocked him out in a fight backstage, even during Pride.
Obviously dejected.
Hello. Konnichiwa.
いやとにかく
Wanderlei, you know what happened 2005.
Oh my.
That's why you're still salty. That's why you still want to try to get some with this. But you can't get none with this unless we put it on contract. We put it on contract, then you can get some. And other than that, every time your big, steroid head ass see me, I'm a nigger, and I run fast.
今日はね黒人のスピリット全開で皆さんにお見せしました。
After this fight, Bennett agreed to a rematch with Minoru, which never occurred due to problems with the law. Afterwards, Charles Krazy Horse Bennett would see action in 4 more fights, unfortunately losing each. If you like this video about this rabid gangster, then please click on the thumbs up Leave your comments below and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you later.